Hi, today we will take you through our project of digitization of the Berlin administration. We have undertaken this project as a part of our product strategy course under the guidance of Johannes Keisler, Head of Innovation Design Management at the University of Applied Sciences. Hi, I'm Arnav Bhatnagar. I'm an architect.
I'm Hetvi and I'm an architect.
Hi, my name is Saurabh Sudhir, and I'm a product designer.
Hi, I'm Vitalina and I'm a photographer.
We have received valuable guidance from our vault member, Hubertus, Fabian, Constantine, and Jasmine. We have undertaken the project with practical application of the double diamond design thinking process.
Stage 1. We understood that the world is a pan-European political party. They are looking for solutions to digitalize Berlin administration in the aspects of database management and people resource management to achieve higher efficiency and working speed for the Berlin administration.
Stage 2. We decoded what was the purpose of the project, the outcome, the target group. Then we divided the task and formed a platform to collaborate with each other. This also allowed us to determine our success and failure criteria.
Stage 3. We divided us into teams and decided to research in depth about three particular segments into the Berlin administration. The first, communication. Second, working structure. Third, the services provided by the administration. The point of this exercise was to determine areas of possible innovation and doubts about the working of the system, thus creating an interview set with questions that would help us get closer to the understanding of the system. This further allowed us to reach other people working in the departments in the Berlin administration who could help us find answers to these questions.
Okay. We then reached out to Mr. Hubertus' lawyer, who has been working as a chief digital officer and the integral part of the Vault Party, Mr. Michael Williams, who was heading the IT department in the Berlin administration and now a professor in a TU Berlin, Mr. Siddharth Asantosh, a part of the New Delhi administration in the education ministry.
Stage 4. The interview we prepared brought out some really interesting insights about the working of the Berlin administration and the problems they were facing. We tagged them according to the areas we felt where we could innovate further into. Two main problems that arised were there was no communication between the different level of the government, and that was a huge hurdle in project management. People resource management within the administration due to the extensive service that the administration undertook.
Stage 5. At this point, we developed rapid prototypes for two solutions. The first solution, deriving from the fact that people resource management and problem identification was an issue with the administration, we developed a three-step citizen feedback system. From the Berliner's perspective, you could see all the services that the administration is providing and select a particular service that you are facing a problem with. Then from the service, you would select a particular step that you're facing a problem with. After that, in a Reddit style format, you could either input a solution that you feel would solve this problem or upvote a particular solution provided by another citizen. Now, when we look at the solution from an administration's point of view, they would have full data analysis determining which service the citizens have facing a problem with, which step is the most problematic, and a full set of solutions that they could further brainstorm upon. This solution eradicates the millions of emails that the administration has to respond to, especially suggestions or complaints, help them to identify problems that the citizens are facing, and provide them with a set of solutions that could help them solve this problem.
Solution 2. Since all departments in the administration need to communicate with each other for a particular service or two, they need to work collaboratively on data that needs to be exchanged constantly. Currently, this is done physically between all departments. We wanted to create a platform that combines the data from all authorities and puts them together in a personal resource management system. This would allow a streamlined working system between all departments and make the system transparent for citizens as well.
Stage 6. At this point, we received positive feedback from our client Vault. who expressed their liking towards our first idea and asked us to do more international research into existing systems to see how we could further fine-tune our idea.
Stage 7A, international research. The problem we wanted to address is of different organizations within the administration had additional paperwork between each other. This paperwork was time consuming and was one of the main reasons for slow service in the administration. We looked into modules of United Kingdom, Estonia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and Denmark. In Estonia, we found that the Estonian state portal is a secure internet environment through which Estonia residents can easily access the state's e-service and information. The portal is secure environment via which users are provided with convenient access to public sector information, service, and contact details. The Republic of Estonia is the first country to offer e-residency, a transitional digital identity available to anyone in the world interested in administrating a location independent business online.
In Ukraine, there is a mobile app, a web portal, and a brand of e-governments in Ukraine. The DIA app allows Ukrainian citizens to use digital documents in their smartphones instead of physical ones for identification and sharing purposes. The DIA portal allows access to over 70 governmental services. Eventually, the government plans to make all kinds of state-person interactions available through DIA. Kazakhstan, in addition to the web portal, has a chatbot with which citizens can use various services to make an appointment, get a form, check personal information, or check the status of some administrative processes. In Denmark, they took another approach to this by making an electronic card that contains all your details at once, from tax, driving license, passport, and other government documentations, thus adding a level of security between the digital and physical format.
Stage 7B, international research. The problem we want to address is the more comprehensive information that the web portal contains, the fewer inquiries public departments receive. Since users get the answers they need straight from the portal or from the user support. We looked into the models of Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Denmark. All three countries have a YouTube channel through which people are showing step-by-step instructions that take you through the process of all the services provided by the administration. This streamlines the process of getting work done at the administration and leads to lesser faulty appointments.
Stage 7C, international research. The problem we wanted to address was that the government has only one way of communication, which doesn't allow them to optimize people resource management and monitor areas that are problematic. Digital feedback loop gives all stakeholders the opportunity to get on the same page, clearly articulating the goals of the digital feedback loop and ensuring that the implementation of the digital feedback loop will fit within time, capacity, and resource constraint. The key to the feedback is thoughtfully deciding what digital feedback data you will collect, from which source, and how the data will be collected, analyzed, and used.
Liptalk is a national mobile and online platform for direct, near real-time exchange between the citizens and the government of Liberia on the delivery of public services. Through Liptalk, citizens will share their concerns and experience regarding the delivery of public services with Liberian government ministers, agencies of corporations, and receive relevant timely feedback and redress from these entitles. How Liptalk works. Primarily, Liptalk is designed as a citizens' feedback mechanism. Using their mobile phones and designed shortcut or writing directly into the relevant section of the Liptalk portal, citizens are able to send a short message indicating their experience with the delivery of particular public service. The message is then verified and categorized by Liptalk system and channeled immediately to the concerned service provider for feedback and action. Learning from the insights of Liberian government highly regarded digital innovation of Liptalk, we took out learning into our own solution of citizen feedback system to solve the problem of people resource management and problem identification that the administration was facing.
This is the first prototype we have created for the citizens' feedback loop. First, we start with the Berliner's perspective of the prototype. As they open the Berlin administration's website, they would see a tab called Feedback.
This is the Berliner's feedback of the people for the people by the people. The first step would be to select a particular service they have faced a problem with. These are all the services that are provided by the administration. For example, if they are facing a problem with reporting an order, they would click on this. This would take them to a sub service under the main service. From here, they would select a particular step or service they have faced a problem with. Now, suppose they have a problem with registration of an apartment and they select this as a service they are facing a problem.
This would take them to the citizen idea board where they could input a particular solution that they think could help resolve the issue they are facing, or in a Reddit style format, they could upvote another citizen solution that they feel would solve the problem they are facing. The ideas most baked by citizens would top the chart of the best citizen ideas.
Now, when we look at the same portal from a Berlin administration's point of view, they would have a tab called Analyze. This would take them to all the services that the administration is providing and a data analysis that would determine the problem identification of the step, the month where they are most faced with the problem, and the demographics where they are facing a problem.
They would also be able to see how many citizens have faced this problem with and the number of inputs they have received. Now, for example, they want to see reporting in order and they see that registration of an apartment is where most citizens have faced a problem. Then they can head into that particular service or step.
They would have an in-depth data analysis about the problem, along with the list of solutions baked by the citizen. This data and set of solutions would help the administration understand and implement solutions that would be more beneficial to the citizens of Berlin. This will help Berlin administration with people resource management and problem identification.
As per Samuel Mattis, researcher in the University of Constance, legal requirements such as the necessity of physical signatures for administrative files often prevent the efficient digitalization of an individual's process. We have developed the app called AI Uber Proofing for verification.
This is a device that is installed with an AI software that is highly encrypted and secure, meant exclusively for the Berlin administration.
After logging in, the app would take the user to the map of Berlin and allow them to select one of the districts that they are working for.
In the next step, it would show a list of services that they could select from, starting with legal, taxes, complaints, negotiations, etc.
The software is equipped with two options. The first is where they could let the AI scan the application file and search for errors or irregularities, or they could also read the file themselves manually.
The AI, after a quick review of the document, whether would determine if the document is complete and in line with the requirements. The AI, after the quick review of the document, would determine if the document is complete and in line with the requirements of the administration, or it would put out corrections, irregularities in the document.
If the document is legally binding, then the device could add a digital signature and stamp of the administration.
In addition, the device would have a calendar that would show the upcoming appointment and the task for the day.
Digital newsletters that update the user about any changes in policies that could affect them, a notification bar that allows for any communication within the administration.
This solution helps fasten the process of approvals within the administration in regards to documentation. It also adds another layer of data security within the system.